Hey guys，我係 LJK 黑騎，繼續翻霍格華茲的傳承 Hogwarts Legacy。咁我哋繼續翻個主線嘅校長致辭。咁我哋自從嗰個 Global 嗰個 mission 之後咧，我哋了解到下一步行動要點啊？就先揾一揾校長 Hogwarts 嘅前校長對話，即係第三位 Professor。我哋喺呢個 Word Chamber 度見到 Map Chamber 之後唔係 Word
Chamber。Welcome back.
Professor?
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
第三個試煉啊
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
喺我哋 castle 度。
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
呢一個而家 Hogwarts 個校長咧，同鄧不利多甚至係呢一位校長咧，都唔似 care 佢自己多過其他人啊！真係，我哋第一集頭幾集嗰陣時都已經見過佢啦。分樂園嘅時候。
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
係咯，點入去校長 office 度咧？唯一幫到我哋嘅對象咧，就係當然 Professor Fig 啦。所以我哋要轉過去佢 office 度 ，Professor Fig 嘅 office。因為冇理由我哋要揾到副校啊！我哋暫時都唔好將我哋做緊嘅主線要做嘅事調查緊啲乜嘢話俾副校聽。如果唔係咧，俾佢知道咧，等於好似俾而家個校長知道咁啊。即係話我哋要揾到 Professor Fig 比較適合啲啊。There it is.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew.
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
而家校長嘅頭髮。睇過電影《哈利波特》咧，都唔會陌生嘅一個場面啊！變身水，曾經妙麗啊、榮人啊，甚至哈利波特都飲過，就可以變成某人。我哋變
How do you
咗
feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon.
校長啦！我哋
How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes.
聲都完全變
As we
埋。
discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor.
Great
I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's
distraction。
rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
我哋要仲學埋佢個通添啊，係嘛？好，先同古川夫人，即係之前教我哋飛行課嗰個 professor 啊。行動要似翻個校長 Professor Black 咁啊，冇俾人發現。So 行呢度，哦，前面嗰位咪，哇，一嚟就大難關 ，Professor Shape 啊
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
，Professor Sharp 啊，度好似度，巴士人
Professor,
冇關人
I
啫
was
喎，好
hoping
似
to。catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only
Professor Sharp 字啱係啦。
you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did. I did. Yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
唔好喺度講，我嚟決定點樣做妥當。
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed
Well,
the
the
cure
headmaster,
for
you
boils
are.
you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
個通
Now,
真係完
to
全
determine which student gets this
Hogwarts.
rather unenviable task.
吃力嘅 task 啊！
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
跟住繼續行動啦。
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
我而家先發現咧，之前我 check 過嘅，因為校長呢個配音咧，原來係Mission Impossible 入邊嗰個邊個咧 Simon Pegg 啊嘅配音嚟嘅，原來。
Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor.
Wow,
Yes,
what a
of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago.
Great
muttering on about
Hall.
your, sterling graces,
Bartender.
sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
好過癮啊！真係咁樣玩啊，啲學生。OK。
Oh, there's one for my diary.
古川夫人喺邊呢 ？Asian 嘅 professor。
chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
先跟住啊呢邊。
Headmaster, here.
Oh.
What could you want?
Ominous 又喺度玩後
Mr.
警官啊，
Gaunt,
攞支
where do you
鑊。
think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
好正啦！佢個通，我哋主角扮校長。
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Pooba-Tuba Bus. Mustache paste.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
校長巡禮出巡啦！
Professor, a word?
喺前
I should
面
like to speak with you, Professor.
，yes，
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch.
哦，
We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season.
我都想其實。
It would be better than none at
既然我
all.
哋係
But
扮
the
緊校長，
injury,
我哋可唔可
Madam
以？
Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
哦，被投訴啦，點搞咧？就咁辦啦。Not wise，有
I
時
should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
過
I
去嘅大
wonder
廳度。
why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
之前我
What
哋
did
都
you do to
知，
deserve him as a headmaster?
即刻喺背後講我壞話咁啊！乜應該係講緊校長壞話之啊？同埋我哋呢個 moment 可唔可以用wand 咧？好似唔得喎，唔得啦，唔可以利用我哋個魔法棒出嚟。
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
先呢度。喂，呢個 site 出面用數咗。喂，
Interesting notions about how to
你
improve
玩啲咩 magic 啊
stuff？He does that one.
學校度玩你哋，仲喺校長面前啊！Yes, your headmaster. Enough games，我呢個咁似 Lati 嘅，呢個係 Ravenclaw 啊，唔係 Gryffindor，所以呢個唔係 Lati 嚟嘅，但好似佢。呢位
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
個個都察覺到啲啊！喂，穿過對門嘅我哋可以先，厲害！果然係校長啊！到我哋變緊校長呢個 moment 嘅時候咧，係都用唔到支 wand 去使出呢個 Revelio 嗰個 spell。
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
因為咧，我哋所知道啊，副校咧開始對 Professor Fig 同埋作為主角嘅我咧有所起疑。我哋做啲調查緊嘅事啊，而家變緊校長嘅我咧，可唔可以說服一下佢唔好理阿 Professor Fig 咧？同埋我，點講咧？魔法部，我諗副校唔會直接問到魔法部啲人㗎喎。呢個先。
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
睇佢背後點樣講我嘢先。
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
係咯，原來查得咁多嘢 ，Professor Weasley。好，喺大廳度啦，我哋終於到。好，呢度仲有個 pages 我未見到添之前。好多 student 都喺度 feast 緊啊！呢度 ，There you are.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever. 即刻將我哋個學院 Gryffindor 咧作為主場先。好，揾到我哋 Elf 啦。
Greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrub swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
What? I changed my mind.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
仲有名
Right. Of course.
Which is...
Master does remember it.
Pure blood 實力有關，家族有關。試呢個先。
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope.
永
It
遠
is
純種。
always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes,
French.
of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ah, thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
甚至俾唔好再講俾自己聽啦。
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
走。跑！哇，開始變啦我哋。嗱聲先啊，上到 office 呢度。
Ah, made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
石像鬼 password 啊，變身水計劃。開呢個箱先。OK。係啊。OK。裝備箱。
Revelio.
哇！第一次上到呢個位喎。呢個我哋應該利用呢一個火嘅 spell。係啦。
Revelio.
啊，跟住過去後邊位，呢一度走。check 翻頭先個 page 先，呢度大廳天花板真係模擬出個天空啊！仲有呢度貓頭鷹小代價，有時候俾校長啊或者副校啊對全校師生發表講話嘅位嚟嘅。
Revelio.
Christmas tree 啊呢個，開埋呢個箱先。OK。拉條之後先揾到，做翻我哋要做嘅事先。校長 office。我哋而家喺學校度着翻校服先。轉呢個袍啦。呢度個校袍呢一個，着翻個校袍，咁先似翻學生。頸巾都轉翻我哋 Gryffindor 嗰個啦。Yes。頭先因為我着住便裝嚟嘅，我哋嘅便服。上到頂啊！校長個 office 係最頂，你冇記錯，喺個 castle 嘅，即係除咗我哋直接可以喺Hogwarts 內部咁樣入去上到頂之外，我哋都可以其實利用掃走上去。不過第一次上嘅，我哋直接由翻路線咁走上去先。因為我之前用掃帚走過，其實嗰陣時未直接入到去，係因為我哋未學到解鎖咒。OK， 呢度仲有村。而家逐漸啲路都有啲熟啦。collect 過咁多個實戰指南嘅頁面。住呢度我哋要再上去嘅。之前我哋 collect 嗰啲 pages 啊，又係呢個位。呢度講密碼啦，係嘛？ 呢度直接入咗先。呢度都俾學生上嚟原來。嗱呢個區域咧，我就第一次上嚟啦。Keep moving 先，成個迷宮咁樣整到，仲要走堂梯，仲要繼續上。我仲有堂梯喎，差唔多好似同天文塔嘅路咁啊！呢度開佢先。
Hello, Hamura.
Here we go. 呢一度都係唔邊嘅咧。
Revelio.
裝備箱，都係裝備箱啦。盯住嗰個位其實咪喺上邊嘅，其實邊度啊個頁面其實同喺上邊，但係聽到啲聲好似好鄰近。邊個間房嚟嘅呢度其實？有啲教師房呢？埋床。Professor HEYK shop 嘅字嚟喎。
Revelio。
你都查到啲嘢喎，你都。係咪教師嘅 office 嚟嘅呢度係？瞓嘅地方。再繼續上嚟。聽到好近啊！啲聲其實喺邊度呢個 pages
Revelio。
先呢度喎，呢又有呢個喎。等先，呢個會點入去咧？我呢個係其中一個霍格華茲嘅秘密之一點嚟嘅。嗱，我 so far 我搞咗2個啦已經，大家可以睇翻挑戰呢一度嘅探索，係咪呢度咧？係啦，呢個霍格華茲嘅秘密。之前我哋搞掂咗其中一個啦，獲得到呢個泳裝。解到第2個咧，就獲得到呢個燕尾服。呢個燕尾服咧，其實就係校長嗰個 look 嚟嘅。Which means 我哋可以喺呢一度睇到，唔係呢一度，外套呢一度咁嘅。我校長嘅燕尾服啊，頭先我哋偽裝住嗰件。呢度要再解嘅話咧，我要之後再睇攻略。
Revelio。
喺呢度咯。
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
原來就係呢一個石像櫃。校長 office 嘅石像櫃，咁就呢一個階梯咧就可以通往到校長嘅 office 度嘅。嗰邊有一隻魔法石像櫃度負責看守住，所以我哋必須要講出密碼咧先至要俾我哋通行啊。跟住呢一個試下先，呢個位置喺邊度？等我揀埋呢個先，好似喺頭先我哋下邊嗰個位喎。係咪呢一度？唔係。
Revelio。
Level 3先解到。哦，呢度。
Lumos。
見到啦。引領隻飛蛾上去啦。 去幅畫度。There you are。OK， 最後講出密碼。
Toujours pure.
There we go。我諗個石像鬼應該唔會唔識講嘢，應該係話唔會講翻俾個校長聽。I guess， 希望唔會。
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Impressive。有幾好有機會好似哈利波特咁嚟到校長個 office 度我哋，因為仲有一個 lock 原來 level 3至開到嚟，之後我哋有機會再嚟到呢個地方再解過。好，就喺呢度啦。我之前講過個 lock 啊，就可以通往出邊嘅。There we go。係啦，呢一度咧就通往出邊。咁呢一個咧，我哋就可以利用掃帚咁移動嘅。其實都要褪開少少先，唔夠空間。呢個空間上到呢一個位，係啦。咁樣我哋就可以利用掃帚咧，隨時都可以嚟潛入翻去校長嗰個 office 度。先，我哋再上一次嚟。騎乘時唔可以入啊！但係咁樣我哋可以 work 其實，我之前試過㗎。着陸呢一個喺度着陸一定要。哦，呢一個 lock 係咪都係 level 3至得啦？應該都係校長 office 嘅範圍內。繼續睇一睇先，參觀一下先。
Revelio。
呢一度仲有個箱嘅，沉睡嘅肖像。並唔係每一位任校長、女校長咧都中意重溫日常生活嘅挑戰嘅。要經營一所魔法與巫術學院都唔容易啊！有啲人比較會中意盡可能將機會慳瞓咁樣打開睡。呢個背後個位應該要開咗呢對門至入到去啊！
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Okay, 我喺書本中度揾到
What
啲
can
咩
I
咧？會
expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Isn't that right?
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
係咯，校長本人知唔知嘅咧？I mean 現校長啦，唔係肖像畫入邊中嗰位。好似呢度有啲嘢，佢 page 上去睇唔到嘅，但係可以執個蘋果嚟食，但係執唔到呢一個嘅，執到啦，收據。新髮水做咩？佢咪禿頭啊？同埋佢要 Professor Shop 嚟，要個 potion 嚟做咩咧？呢一度
Revelio
先分類帽啊 ，that's it， 唔陌生啊。
That must be the pedestal.
個基座，嗰本書都喺度，我冇發書。拎埋呢個先。好，就係咁多啦。呢一個校長 office， 我哋今集嚟到呢度先，下集先俾大家睇埋 我哋準備開始第3個試煉啦，已經。下集見，拜拜。